does the sutra mention only sramanas and brahmanas and not speak about kings, householders and other kinds of people? Answer. Wise people are of two kinds, sramanas and brahmanas. The monastics who have left home are sramanas. The lay people who remain at home are called brahmanas. Other people give themselves up to worldly pleasures. This is why the sutra does not speak of them. The brahmanas use wisdom and look for merit. Those who have left home all seek the path. This is why the sutra limits itself to talking about the sramanas and brahmanas. We call those of pure family up to 7 generations and who have taken the precepts at the age of 6 years brahmanas. The qualities of the path and wisdom are found among the sramanas and the brahmanas. This is why they are spoken of here. Question. Why does the sutra, which sometimes speaks of the realm of the gods, again speak of the gods here? Answer. The realm of the gods designated the heaven of the Kata Maharajaka and Sakra gods. Mara designated the Paranamita Vasavartanam Brahma gods, the form realm. Here the words gods means the gods of the desire realm who have not yet been mentioned, namely, the Yamas, Tusitas, Nirmanaratis, the Nichen, etc. The Nichen reside at the top of the 6 classes of gods. As their shape and color are very fine, they are called Nichen, admirable form. Question. Why does the sutra mention only the gandharvas and not the other asuras or the nagarajas? Answer. The gandharvas are divine artists who accompany the gods. Their predispositions are gentle but their merits, their qualities and their power are minimal. They are lower than the devas and the asuras. They are classed in the asura destiny, whereas the nagarajas, dragon kings, are classed in the animal destiny. The Kimnaras also are divine artists who depend on the gods. The king of the Gandharvas is called Tung Longmo, drummer. In the scene language tree, Gandharvas and Kimnaras habitually reside in 2 places. Their usual residence is on the 10-jewel mountain. But sometimes in the heavens, they play music for the gods. These 2 types of beings are not subject to the alternations of high and low. By contrast, the people who inhabit the 4 continents have 4 different lifespans. Those who have a very long life can live in incalculable number of years. Those who have a very short life live only 10 years. The asuras are malevolent by nature and quarrelsome, but they do not break the precepts and cultivate merit. They are born in dwellings at the edge of the ocean and also have cities and palaces. The Asura kings are named Pimo ts'ie Tapoli Vemasitra Asurinda and Loheulo, Rahu. It is said that once Rahu Asurinda wanted to swallow yeou. The Devaputra Kandima, frightened, went at once to the Buddha and spoke this stanza. Endowed with great wisdom, Buddha Bhagavat, I take refuge in you. Homage to you. This Rahu is tormenting me. I would like to ask the Buddha to grant me his protection out of his compassion. The Buddha spoke to Rahu with this stanza. The moon is resplendent in illumining the shadows. In space it is a great lamp. Its color is pure white. It has 1,000 rays. Do not swallow the moon. Let it go immediately. Then Rahu, sweating with fear, let go of the moon at once. Vemasitra Asurinda, seeing Rahu frightened and releasing the moon, spoke this stanza. O Rahu, why then do you release the moon in your fear? You are sweating drops of sweat like a sick man. What is this fear and this anxiety? Then Rahu replied with this stanza. The Bhagavat has given me this command with a verse. If I do not release the moon, my head would split into 7 pieces. As long as I live, I would have no rest. This is why I release the moon. Vemasitra spoke this stanza. The Buddhas are very difficult to meet. It is only at distant intervals that they appear in the world. Since the Buddha has spoken this pure stanza, Rahu has released the moon. Question. Why does the sutra not mention the damned, the animals and the pretas? Answer. The damned, whose minds are distracted by their great suffering, are not able to receive the dharma. The animals, who are stupid and of closed mind, are not able to undergo conversion. As for the pretas who are burned by the fire of hunger and thirst, they do not succeed in receiving the dharma. See moreover, among the animals and the pretas, a few come to hear the Dharma. They conceive meritorious sentiments but are unable to embrace the path. This is why the sutra does not mention them. Question. If that is so, then the sutra should not speak of the Gandharvas or the asuras either. Why? Because these beings have already been included in the preta destiny. Answer. The Buddha did not say that. Why do you claim that they are included in this destiny? That is an unwarranted statement by Kia Chanyen ts'ie, etc. The asuras have a power equal to that of the gods. Sometimes in their battles they even win over the gods. The Gandharvas are the divine artists who enjoy happiness equal to that of the gods. They have wisdom and can distinguish the beautiful from the ugly. Why could they not receive the Dharma of the path? See for example, in the ts'ie, in the chapter about the gods, the story of the mother of the asura posou. In the course of his travels the Buddha spent the night in her home. When the Bhagavat was preaching the ambrosia of the holy Dharma, her two children, daughter and son, began to cry. The mother quieted them with this stanza. Do not cry, utan lo, utrika, do not cry, posou, so that I can hear the Dharma and find the path. You too should find it like me. This is why we know that even among the asuras there are some who obtain the path. Furthermore, in the Mahayana, the Hiromi ts'ie King Kang prevails over all the bodhisattvas and all the more, over all men. When Luinmo, drummer, king of the Kimnaras and Gandharvas, came to the Buddha to play the lute and praise the Buddha, 3,000 universes were shaken. Even Mahakashyapa was uncomfortable on his seat. How could such individuals be unable to obtain the path? When the asurarajas and the nagarajas come to the Buddha to question him about the profound Dharma, the Buddha is flexible to their questions and answers their queries on the profound meaning. How can you say that they are unable to obtain the path? Question. Of the 5 destinies, the Buddha, teacher of gods and men, does not include the 3 bad destinies. As they have no merit and do not participate in the path, the nagas all fall into the bad destinies. Answer. The Buddha never spoke explicitly about the 5 destinies. The 5 destinies are an invention of the school of the yeou, but the school of the posou accepts the existence of 6 destinies. Moreover, there must be 6 destinies. Why? Because the 3 bad destinies are exclusively places of punishment. But if the merits are many and the sins are rare, as is the case for the asuras, Gandharvas, etc., the place of birth should be different. This is why 6 destinies must be posited. Finally, even in the 3 bad destinies, there are beings who obtain the path. But, as their merits are rare, in general we say that they do not possess the path. As for the expression, bodhisattva before acceding to the state of Buddhahood, see what has previously been said. End chapter 15.